For me, it's usually email. It's much easier to get a newsletter subscriber than it is to get a podcast subscriber. And then once they're on my email list, then I can present them with an ongoing feed of episodes that may be interesting to them. And if I start to collect any kind of like segmentation data, then I can, if on my initial sign up form, it says, what's your biggest podcasting challenge right now? Somebody says, I want to get sponsors for my show. Then in a welcome email, I can say, hey, here are 3 episodes, my favorite 3 episodes on getting sponsors for your show. And now this person who's just signed up for my email list, they've got a curated feed of episodes that are highly relevant to them. That makes it much more likely that they are going to listen to the show in the first place, have a positive first impression of the show, and keep coming back. And so for me, email, especially for business, email is really at the core. And so if we're going to be wanting to getting people on email anyways, I feel like it's easier to get people in there and then get them into the podcast after the fact than by trying to promote the podcast, which is probably the hardest thing we can get people to take action on of anything in our content ecosystem as our main kind of promotional focus. All right. And then the second thing, once we have developed our system and our strategy around that, the next step is to look at borrowing and leveraging other people's audiences. And so finding other, brands, creators that have significant overlap or complementary audiences to ours, and then partnering up with them. And this could take many forms, could be promo swaps or feed drops or guesting, lead magnet swaps. There are, near infinite ways to collaborate with other people. Kind of the limits are your creativity, but we can kind of leverage all of those. And this is, if you can do this, this is really the only strategy that you need, in my opinion, is collaborations. And you can build your entire marketing strategy around that forever.